Welcome to the source. The source. Source. Hey, get the source.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Toasthead will be here in a minute. Fun Saturday. A lot of fun games. I was on the losing end of that Alabama one. Would have liked that Alabama win, but I mean, Georgia was nice. Baylor was nice. That under in Colorado was a nice one. So yeah, back-to-back winning weeks in college football. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it, especially after the hell I went through a couple weeks back. Any NFL locks? That's tomorrow morning, man. 11 a.m. is the NFL show. Yo, what's up, FTB? How you been, man? Kyle, my girl loves your, I'm assuming he means intro. Yeah, it's catchy. Catchy little jingle. Now, I believe Toast is on his way home from hockey practice. He coaches his son's team. Dan's Rants, have a good Sunday. You too, Dan's Rants. He's crazy motherfucker. Do you ever see that dude's videos? Out of his mind. Why don't you have a Yankee hat on? Because I'm not a Yankee fan. Top 20 Louisiana, Texas loss, so I won't troll. Dude, it's not... Okay, top 20 Louisiana. Word of advice. It's not that you're on the wrong side. We all lose bets, bro. Everyone. It's when you talk like that. When you talk like... If you're on the other side, you're an idiot. You're setting yourself up. You know what I'm saying? It's like... Because obviously, none of us know. Even the best in the world are hitting at, what, 56, 57% long term? So when you talk like that, you're putting the ball on a tee for your losses. Soto about to get paid, hopefully, by the boys in Queens. Patriots are a lock. I bet the Patriots too, man. Yeah, I'm just joking, Kyle. No hard feelings. Can we call it even? Oh no, bro. I wasn't pissed at you. I was just busting your balls, man. You're good. You didn't say anything like disrespectful.
Whose feelings did you hurt?
Nobody. We were trolling the guy top 20 Louisiana earlier, but it wasn't anything. We were just talking some shit. It wasn't anything like shit's rigged. Someone said.
Apologize for being late, everybody.
Dude, I went
late.
I went live like 40 seconds before you came on.
Oh, really? Sorry. Okay, cool.
Drake May about to light up London. Honestly, me and Proppy were talked about it, and I don't know if you guys watched the video. It's really not a bad matchup for Drake May. Seriously. Now, I'm not going to sit here and be like, Drake May is going to go off because that sounds silly. But I don't think it's crazy to think Drake May is able to make some plays. This Jags pass defense is really bad. I mean, it was a good matchup against Caleb Williams last week. It didn't matter. Caleb Williams did whatever he wanted, and the Jags are supposed to specialize in stopping the run. That's kind of been the identity of their defense for a couple of years now. We're talking about 2 weeks in a row they can't stop the run. Against the Bears and the Colts? Can't stop the run against the Bears and the Colts. So I don't even know if I consider the Jags a good run defense anymore. And hopefully Stevenson plays for New England. If Stevenson plays, I mean, I think we're sitting pretty at +6. I did say, and I hope you guys listened to that part of the video, probably would be passing on the game if it wasn't a standalone. It's not. It's a standalone game. Obviously, we're going to be setting up for the live show in the Discord. I want to have some action on it. So I bet the Patriots. But like if it was just like a 1 p.m. game, it probably would be a pass, if I'm being honest. All right.
Yeah, you gotta love the schedule makers dictating. It sucks because I know how you feel though. You want to have all that action in those early games, especially in that early window.
And it's some FOMO. It's a fear of missing out.
Yeah.
because the game's going to be going on, and I know people. I don't like when people are cheering on their bets in the Discord, and I'm not in on the game. Like, I feel left out. I feel like everyone's having fun except me.
Could be.
Yeah, so I'm going to be on New England. Well, not going to be on. I already betted. I'm on New England. Floyd Tinker says, let's talk seam. Okay. All right, Tinker, you got it. Let's talk seam. First of all, community. Yankees money line, Soto home run. These guys are this community, man. All right, so we got Mets game 6.
I was so mad that it moved to 7.5 because I would have pushed. I mean, I had the Yankees team total, so it's all good, but that sucked. That sucks. Cleveland, you are a disgrace, just for the record. Absolute disgrace.
Yeah, that'll do it for Cleveland.
2 runs at home. Disgrace. J-Ram, all you truthers about there, over. I'm done.
So what do you think about this one?
So for me, I will be playing the Mets first 5 with Manaea on the mound. And then I will be playing, but my bigger bet is Mets team total over 3.5. Again, with Manaea, I just trust him. It's really that simple for me. We can go through his splits where he's really, really good against.
Is it at 3.5 or 4.5 for the Mets?
3.5 minus 120, call it. Really good against righty bats, 262 WOBA, 1.04 WHIP. The xFIP's a little bit up there. But until the wheels fell off a little bit against the Dodgers, he was kind of rolling in that game 2 start. Really not good against lefty bats, but the xFIP and the WHIP is actually pretty good. It's just the WOBA. But the only lefties in that Dodger lineup are Ohtani, which obviously you have to worry about. But Freddie Freeman is a shell of himself. Teoscar Hernandez is a righty, but he's usually a lefty killer, and he's been a shell of himself. Tommy Edman's a switch hitter, so you'll get to see that. Edman and Muncy are the only other lefties in there. So Andy Pa obviously does hit lefties very well too. He'll be in the lineup for sure. But again, I just don't worry about the Dodgers bullpen as far as these first couple guys that are going to go through the lineup. I don't want to play the full game, because I don't expect like the Dodgers to get blanked. I think both teams could score, but at the same time, I do think that the Dodgers hold a significant advantage in the back end with Trident, Kopech, Phillips, and Hudson. So, but everybody else before that, I don't think you're going to see those 4 guys early in this game. I don't think you're going to see a whole bunch of London Knack again. But between Brazier, Honeywell, Caprias, Hernandez, all those guys, plus them, they're all right-handed batters, are pitchers as well. So the Mets are going to have plenty of guys that could tee off there. So I mean, everybody, if you're watching this, you already know. But I mean, it's both of these teams can go off at any moment. I mean, none of these games have been particularly fun to watch. I mean, if you're betting one side, obviously it is. But I mean, we're looking at literally 7-3, 8-0, 10-2, 12-6. I mean, it hasn't been any of these games haven't been close. So I just think that the Mets to score some runs with their life on the line, I'll take my chances at 3.5. Very similar to how I feel about the Yankees today. Like, if their bats don't come through, they don't come through, and they didn't for a while. But thank God for Juan Soto in the 10th. But again, I'm willing to take my chances with a Mets plus first 5 is plus 120. I'm willing to take my chances there with Manaea against the Dodgers bullpen. And then as far as later on in the game, I don't really want to deal with that. But I do think the Mets score 4.
Mets versus 5, Mets team total. Well, for me, there's a lot of times in life where opportunity knocks and adversity is going to knock on your door, and you need to decide what kind of person you want to be, right? I said it before. Are you the type of person that lets fear define you? Or are you the type of person that rises and sticks to your guns? There's going to be situations where adversity is knocking at your door. There's going to be situations where people tell you, don't put so much time into uploading YouTube videos. That's stupid. There's no future in that. There's going to be times where people, where everyone else is doubting you, but you know deep down what the right decision is. And we know deep down what the right decision is. The Mets have taken us this far. This team is not operating by the normal laws of baseball. Throw all the numbers out. This team is freaking magical. And we're going to 7. when we get to Game 7, maybe we'll have a different discussion. Just like I said in Game 5, when we get to the next game, maybe we'll talk about something else. But we're going to 7, not like this. Kirms is not going out like this. We're taking it to 7, and you know what? Maybe that's when the situation defines us in Game 7, but not in 6. Mets take Game 6.
Somebody said Toast legitimately made no points. How am I supposed to make points with what we've seen in this World Series?
This is we're
like, you want me to go through all the splits that I've went through 7 times already? You know, with the same guys, with the same Dodgers and the same Mets. We all know what they are. I mean, it's just a matter of who shows up. If Manaea doesn't pitch well, I mean, it's honestly,
there's not much handicapping in the playoffs.
I was going to say,
There's
it's not like I'm sitting here spending 2 hours capping these games after I've capped 5 of them already.
Yeah. It was like it's the same in the NBA playoffs.
I've already capped this game in Game 2, by the way, too. So
yeah, it's the same. It's the same in the NBA playoffs. Once you get to Game 3 of the series, like there's not much more to like. You guys know what it is. There's not much more to say once you get to the 3rd game of the series.
I'm just trying to tail the community. I mean, at this point.
Yeah, well, the community's
all they do is win.
Community's on the Dodgers. No, they picked the Dodgers in Game 5 as well. The community doesn't believe.
But is that going to be the community top bet?
Well, there's only one game, so.
Oh yeah, I guess I was thinking about home runs. I was thinking about the home runs too. So maybe we'll see what their home run is.
Yeah. So we'll do a home run. So the community is on the Dodgers, 48%, 40%. So the community slightly leaning towards the Dodgers here at -145, laying juice to Grimace. It's a suicide mission, if you ask me. But hey, I won't judge you guys.
Somebody said deep down, I know who Dave Roberts is using. Please DM me and let me know.
Let me know what I know.
Because in Game 2, I didn't think that you were going to see Landon Knack, excuse me. So if you know, I think that Dave Roberts has done a very, very good job in this series. I don't think that a Jack Flaherty blow up changes that. But again, I don't have a good idea. I just don't think that you're going to see those top 4 guys early in this ball game. I would be very, very surprised unless the Mets have already scored and they need to put out a fire, which would be good for us.
What do you think of this from Marty Decker? He says none of these games would be close. I might just bet -3.5 for both teams.
Dude, that's actually not that crazy. I mean, at this point, yeah.
I like it. All right, so we'll go Lindor, Muncy.
Every game in this series, that's why I probably said it. But yeah, every game in this series has done that.
Should we do Muncy? Yeah. Oh, no. I think the Mets one's game.
No, 6-12, 10-2, 8-0, 7-3, 3.5, 9-0.
7-3. They scored a run late. It was 6-3 for a while. So who should we do? Lindor, Muncy?
Yeah, well, Ohtani. I would say Ohtani and Muncy are the 2 lefties, and they're locked in the most for the Dodgers.
Lindor and either Vientos or Pete.
Yeah, yep.
Who do you think they would rather vote for, Vientos or Pete?
The numbers as far as pitch mix scream Vientos, but dog in them might say Pete.
How about we take Lindor out? No, we can't take Lindor out.
Can't do that. Just can't do that now. Let's not talk crazy.
We'll go Pete Alonso. All right. Cast your votes. What's the community home run pick here?
Do you got any big bets that I missed for the NFL tomorrow?
I dabbled a little bit. So
also, do you want me doing write-ups again? I didn't even know you were doing.
Well, yeah, I'm doing, but I'm doing it the daily bet reports again. You don't have to start doing the write-ups, but I think people like it posted on the site rather than the open bets. So
okay.
It's not if you don't have to always.
From now on, I will post my Met stuff tonight on the website for everybody.
Yeah, people definitely like it, and I
had no idea.
And there was a lot of people that had canceled, and when they start doing it again, signed back up. So it was like, oh shit, all right, these guys really like this.
Simple, got it.
Yeah.
Enough said.
My bet is watching for fun and betting football. Why did you put lefties versus a lefty? Toast is whacked out.
Because Manaea is a lefty who struggles versus lefty bats.
That's why. Also, it doesn't matter
compared to righty bats. But
also, it doesn't matter if it's lefty. They're voting for Ohtani regardless.
That's true. Who happens to be a lefty, so everybody wins.
Could be a lefty, righty. Could be a chameleon pitching. They're voting for Ohtani.
True. Absolutely. And you can't blame them.
All right, so it's Ohtani. It's Dodgers and Ohtani. Community. Still haven't learned.
Whoever said replace Muncy with Teoscar, have you watched one game in this series?
Yeah,
I don't think Teoscar Hernandez has hit a ball, foul or fair, and Max Muncy's got on base every single time. Besides
like
one
every time. It's
So,
like he got on base. He got on base like 17 straight times or something.
Yeah, he's completely locked in.
Yeah, Bulldogs don't want to see the Vols right now. I mean, Georgia usually doesn't have problems with Tennessee.
Oof, that's gotta hurt.
All right, so yeah, the community top bet: Dodgers money line and Ohtani home run, according to you guys. I'm on the Mets. Toast is on Mets first 5 and Mets team total. Let's do it. We're gonna have Jets Steelers Sunday Night Football and Mets Dodgers game 6 at the same time. Pretty fun Sunday night.
Especially with Devontae Adams back and stuff. Oh yeah. You see, they're gonna try to trade Garrett Wilson maybe here.
I don't know.
That's crazy.
I don't really even know. I couldn't even speculate. But guys, as far as the schedule here, obviously the live show's at 11 a.m. tomorrow morning. As far as the NFL picks, I am on 49ers Chiefs right now. So I have this and then one more game. And then I'm posting that up. So that'll be up in give me 45 minutes. I still didn't pick my favorite bets. By the way, top 2 bets hit for favorite bets in college football tonight, or today, I should say. So yeah, I still didn't pick favorite bets, and I want to do a parlay of the day, maybe throw a couple props. So I want to add some more before I click post. Give me 45 minutes, an hour, and it'll be up. See you all at 11 a.m. Eastern time for the NFL show with the normal crew. Us two, Steve from Just a Bet Outside, and Mr. Prop Beaver will be on. So, thanks for watching. See you all bright and early. Later.
That comment said,